How does the Supreme Court's rule of for select cases? Imagine a process where just a small group of 9 judges can determine which legal disputes will be heard by the highest court in the land. This is the essence of the rule of for, a fundamental principle that guides the selection of cases for review by the Supreme Court of the United States. But how exactly does this rule operate, and what makes it so influential in shaping the nation's legal landscape? The process begins when a party seeking to have their case reviewed files a petition for a writ of certiorari. This document outlines the legal questions involved and explains why the case warrants the court's attention. Once the petition is submitted, it is distributed among the 9 justices for consideration. The court receives thousands of petitions each year, but only a small fraction are granted review. The rule of for comes into play during the decision-making process among the justices. When a majority of the justices agree that a case deserves to be heard, they discuss and vote on whether to grant certiorari. The key aspect of this rule is that at least 4 justices must agree to accept the case for it to proceed to full consideration. This means that even if 5 or more justices oppose a case, it can still be granted if 4 or fewer oppose it, as long as 4 support it. This rule acts as a safeguard against the court being overwhelmed by cases and ensures that only those with significant legal or constitutional importance are selected. It also provides a degree of consensus among the justices, as a case must garner support from a minority of the court to be granted review. The rule of for does not requiring a majority of justices to agree on the merits of the case, only that 4 are willing to hear it. In practice, the process involves private conferences where justices discuss petitions and vote. If 4 justices agree to hear a case, the court issues a writ of certiorari, officially bringing the case before the court for full review. This process underscores the court's role in selecting cases that have broad implications or resolve conflicting decisions among lower courts, shaping the interpretation of laws and the Constitution across the country.